Only 30 seconds remain today. Today, Jesus is crying out for you. He has been reaching for you throughout the entire day. If you skip this, even for a single second, you will lose him forever. No one else was supposed to see what's going to happen in 30 minutes. Open it now, my beloved child. The gates of heaven have been open all day for you, but your spirit keeps going the other way. I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to wake you up. The tears of Jesus are falling right now. Not because of what you did wrong, but because you keep turning away when you should be moving forward. You have a miracle signed, but now is the time to open it. At this very moment, in this breath, Archangel Michael is not talking to everyone. Heaven is watching while I talk to you alone. This is very clear. If you have ever felt lost, far away, overwhelmed, or alone, you're not reading this by mistake. Behind the veil, someone has been in battle for you. All day, someone in heaven has been telling Jesus your name. They begged him not to give up on you, but time is running out. There is already a spiritual countdown going on. I have to tell you the truth. We only have 30 seconds left before this divine shift can't be undone. Do not leave again, please. Before we go any further, I want you to mark this spot. Do you feel like this message is talking to you? If so, type Amen in the comments. Not for me, but to let heaven know that you are still listening, still open, and still ready to receive what God is trying to bring into your life right now. That one word isn't small, it is in line. Pay close attention before we go any further. Even though heaven picked you, the angels can't make you listen. That's why I need to tell you something important. When you subscribe to this channel, you're not just staying in touch. It is picking an alignment in this time of your life. It means saying yes to the prophetic promises God is giving you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. You are ready to receive what heaven has in store for you next. When you subscribe, this is not a coincidence. It is your obedience. Stop everything right now and do one thing if your heart is still open. Even a little. Join this divine message channel that is being used by heaven to talk to you. Not tomorrow, not after, right now, because your soul needs these messages. Like a desert needs water. Someone else will get something that was meant just for you. If you leave again, someone brought you here because they want to reveal something holy. The only thing that is stopping it now is your doubt. This message is real, my child. It's taking an air. With the voice of God behind it, it's moving toward your future. Time is running out, and the miracle that is waiting for you will close its eyes if you wait too long. My beloved, the angels gathered early this morning as the sun came up over your house, and I heard the voice of the Lamb say your name 3 times. He told them to get there before they missed the thing that would seal their victory. Even though your name was written in gold, it had a red seal around the edge. That says, final notice. It depends on what you do in the next few minutes. Whether that seal is broken or the... I looked at the scroll. I saw it. Blessing inside is given to someone else. It's not because you don't deserve it. This is because heaven only lets this level of breakthrough happen when readiness and obedience come together. You, my beloved, are standing there right now today. Something bad tried to stop this message from getting to you. Feel that weight, that doubt, or that strange pressure in your chest. You're not making this up. Something evil was sent to hold you up, to confuse, distract, or even make you not care about what's going to happen in 30 minutes. What you are about to hear could change the course of your whole life. It's filled with divine clarity. It tells you the truth about someone who has been hurting your spiritual life without you knowing it. It has a message from someone who died and never got to say goodbye. It also has instructions that can help you reach the next level of safety, provision, and peace. But the connection starts to weaken if you skip this, even for just one more second. Things don't always go the same way in heaven. And Jesus has been pleading for you all day. You need to know this. It's not that Jesus is mad at you. He feels terrible about you. He saw how you felt like nothing had changed when you woke up this morning. Even though he saw that you cracked up. When you were by yourself, he still said, in a whisper, send the message again. That's why I'm here, Archangel Michael. Not to punish or judge you, but to save. He saw you pick up your phone, scroll through it aimlessly, and try to forget about that deep spiritual pain. You from the edge of silence. This is your only way out. You need to wake up right now. And I beg you not to wait any longer. Today isn't just another day on the calendar. Today is the last spiritual checkpoint before the heavens do something that can't be undone. There will be a divine visitation during the next 30 minutes. Only those who respond, who see how important it is, who surrender their pride and open their spirit will succeed as a sign that he still hears you. You have been asking God for proof. This is that sign, my child. It's not very loud. It isn't wrapped in lightning, but it's stronger than both of them because it holds the tears of the Savior. And your last invitation to something that is already happening. Let me tell you what almost took place. Your name was called out during a divine meeting in the courts of heaven just 12 hours ago. The angels got together. A present that was supposed to arrive weeks ago, but wasn't because your heart was sick, was talked about in terms of your future. There was a miracle, a change in money, a relationship that would finally feel like home, and a healing that doctors couldn't explain next to your name. There was silence, though, because you weren't reading the right messages. Up until now, you were too close to the world's noise. We are in the middle of a shift. This is your last chance to say yes, I get it. No, it's not too late, and you haven't been forgotten. You are still reading, which means that heaven is still closed. But my child, it won't last forever. There will soon be a cut moment. It won't be weeks away. It's going to be soon. Just 30 minutes. That's the time between destiny coming true and destiny being delayed. I don't want to scare you, but I need to get you ready for what's to come because what you do today will affect the next 3 months of your life. It's going to be very quiet and hard to hear if you keep scrolling, thinking, and doubting. But if you let your heart open and say even one word of acceptance, things start to move. No, it's not too late and you haven't been forgotten. You are still reading, which means the heaven is still closed. But my child, it won't last forever. The time for stopping is coming up soon, not in weeks, but in minutes. Just 30 minutes. That's the difference between destiny coming true and destiny being late. Not to scare you, but I need to get you ready for what's going to happen in the next 3 months. What you do today will determine everything. It's going to be very quiet and hard to hear if you keep scrolling, thinking, and doubting. But if you let your heart open and say even one word of acceptance out loud, things start to move. Next, I want you to do this. Stop right now. Say this in a whisper. Jesus, I open the message. I get what's meant for me. Heaven has been holding the scroll in place, but that one sentence makes it move. There are 3 names written on that real scroll, but it is spiritual. One is someone who will make you happy. One is someone who is going to lie to you. The third is the angel whose job it is to watch over you. You won't know which name is which though if you never open the scroll. I can't make you do it, but I can tell you not to. You can only get this level of access once in your whole life. I can see that you are still not sure if this message is really for you, my child and beloved. But let me whisper something that only God knows. This moment had your name written on it before you were born. There is no chance around you. The moment you open this message, the moment your eyes fell on these words, and even the way you feel right now are all confirmations of this. This window is not just another message. It is a thin veil between heaven and earth. It is a divine awakening that marks a new beginning. If your spirit is even slightly stirred, you must act. Because those who wait today will cry tomorrow. And those who act will see the impossible happen. You have been quiet as you cried. Your smile broke through while you were inside. But heaven still thinks you are good enough. Yes, you. Even though you have a bad past, been hurt or felt ashamed, heaven has not rejected you. In fact, the fact that you are broken is what makes you eligible for this blessing. You have been going through the valley of almost loved, almost healed, and almost chosen. That's why Jesus picked this moment. But God says today, no more almost. It's time to make things happen. It's time to deliver. But my child, the door will only open if you answer it when it rings. This is the knock. It will be quiet if you don't open it. Right now, angels are all around your house. Your spirit can feel them, but you can't see them. That strange feeling you had earlier today, that sudden change in your mood, and that moment when you almost shed tears for no reason at all were not emotions. That was a sign, a divine nudge from above to remind you that something bigger is happening. You have been on the path to your miracle without realizing it. The lights are now on. You seem to be no longer lost. You are at the gate and only people who want to can go through it. I beg you to please pick it now. Someone from your past will think about you in 30 minutes. You won't just remember it, like a spiritual echo. Something unfinished is about to come back to life. But this time it has to do with heaven. God Himself has put a message in their hearts. They will stay quiet though. If your heart isn't ready to receive, then you'll never know what might have been different. This is the timeline for the miracle. One little choice, one divine yes can change 1,000 everyday paths. My beloved, your yes sets everything in motion and your silence slows it down. Make a smart choice. A close friend or family member is also going through a tough time that they will never talk about. Their spirit is weak. People are watching you because they think you have the answers. But you haven't felt ready to lead anyone because you've been waiting for someone to save you. God is telling me that I will not be saved through someone else. It's coming through right now. You've been praying for strength and it's here now. It's not coming in a big way or loudly, but through this message, my voice and your surrender. This is where you start. This is where listening turns into taking part. This sentence must be written in the comments if you are ready to stop waiting and start getting it. What is meant for me comes to me, not a question, not a chance, making a claim. It's like you're agreeing with heaven when you write it, not with your past. Don't doubt that you were picked. Stay in touch. If you feel in your heart that you have been chosen, sign up right away because God doesn't just make prophetic promises. He lets them go one after the other. By staying connected, you can see what's coming next and make sure you don't miss the next step, confirmation, or door that opens. What else could have caused this message to reach you at that exact moment? Check the time. Look at today. Look at how it looks like a countdown. Both in the spirit world and on earth. You wouldn't feel this way right now if this wasn't meant for you. You feel chills. Your throat gets tight and tears start to form all at once. It's all real and holy. Archangel Michael was sent to hold this door open just long enough for you to walk through it. You are being pulled into alignment with something bigger. Jesus has been trying to get through to you all day for a reason. He knows that your enemy has been telling you lies. Lies like it's too late. You missed your chance. There won't be any changes. Those are the last weapons that will be used before God sends deliverance. And that deliverance is moving right now. It's coming at you like a wave that you can't stop but can miss. This message and the whole divine deal that was waiting behind it will fade away if you leave now. You asked for something different. What you asked for was confirmation. You asked for proof. All three of them. Please be quiet for a moment. Put your hand over your heart. Feel it beating. Heaven is telling you that you are still on track. That your purpose has not ended, that your name is still resonating in the halls of glory, and that Jesus has not stopped talking about you. His love never left, not even when you stopped believing or praying. You are here because he loves you. You can feel his voice and his tears are falling for you, not against you. What is coming is holy and what has been stopping you is about to break. A miracle is out there for you, but it can't get into a heart that is closed. You do not need to have 100% faith. You don't have to fix everything first. Just open the door. Accept even if you're scared. Say yes. Say yes even if you're not sure. Say yes even though you're hurt. God doesn't wait for things to be perfect. He moves through surrender and he jumps in as soon as he finds a heart that has given up. Heaven is all set. The message makes me feel something. The door is open. That's right. Archangel Michael is giving you the scroll. But if you drop it, someone else might take what wasn't meant for them. There have been dreams, signs, strange coincidences, and familiar names showing up over and over again. You didn't pay attention to it before, but now you get it. It was never a mistake. It was a sign from God that you should pay attention. You can't leave now that it has it. Not again. You are almost through the tunnel that goes from confusion to clarity, from pain to peace, and from delay to destiny. You have to stay, though. Don't let the enemy get you to skip things that will help you get better. You went back too far. God is sick of being skipped over. So, he is now reaching out quickly. This isn't fear. Let this be mercy. No, this is not a punishment. This is a request. There is no threat against you. You are becoming aware. God is not mad because he knows what's coming and what the enemy planned. He needs to act quickly. The good news is that God's plan is still ahead of you if you choose it. And you are making the choice right now in your soul. It's there. The pull, the burn, and the still voice that says, "This is it." Do not forget about it. If you skip again, the silence that comes after might make you give up. But if you stay, heaven will speak so loudly that it will shake your whole world. My child, my beloved, you have always had something special about you that other people tried to dim or ignore. Heaven watched all the time. The angelic realm is now paying full attention to you for the first time in a long time. Maybe not because you are perfect or well known, but because you have been chosen. And those who have been chosen often suffer in silence until heaven decides it's time to talk to them directly. Now is the time. That message is here. You've been getting by, but now God wants you to receive. Make sure you understand this. It's not a sign when heaven says 30 seconds left. There will be waves of a divine shift, and the spiritual clock is real. Darkness gets closer every second you don't say anything. It's not because you are weak, but because you are being watched over by God. The enemy saw what you could be a long time ago. That's why you fought longer than other people. That's why doors shut quickly. Because of this, relationships ended for no reason. Before this revelation, someone or something wanted you to be down. However, you are now in it. In a hidden world right now, a choice is being made with your name on the scroll. It's a courtroom full of light, and Jesus is there praying for you. He wants the blessing to stay with you because he can see your heart opening. Heaven moves by faith, not by doubt. Every second of doubt changes the outcome. You were never supposed to miss this, my child. That's why I am here to keep you from running away from your fate. There was a feeling, a conversation, or a delay at the beginning of the month that made you feel confused. It was spiritual interference. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. This was about to happen and the enemy tried to stop it, but God still got this message to you. That's why I need to speak quickly. Do not wait. What shows up in the next 30 minutes won't happen again. This is a one-time visit meant to let the heart know it is being cared for. From the first line, you knew you've been thinking about someone, but you feel like they're getting farther away. They have something spiritual to do with your future, but you don't know it. They've been attacked, but they haven't said anything out of fear. Fear is not from God. It is the last thing that is used to hide the truth. If you finish this message and fully open your spirit, their heart will start to change. People will remember you. They'll know you're not there, and they will reach out. Not because they feel like it, but because God told them to. But if you don't do this, they might stay quiet for good. I need to say this right away. You can't go back and read every message. This one is holy, needs to be done right away, and is dangerous to ignore. It has divine codes and instructions that can only be seen by those who finish it. That's why there are more distractions now. Lies. This goes on too long. This is not real. Don't believe them. You've been fooled before and paid the price. Now let the truth lead you to the destiny that was meant to be shown to you today. You were never told about the promise that someone in your family made to God. You have been given that promise even though you don't know it. Now heaven is moving to make what was said through you come true. That's why your life never turned out the way you thought it would. That's why the paths other people took never seemed safe to you. You were made in a special way for a bigger purpose. Greatness, on the other hand, requires obedience. This message is your test of how much you obey. What are you going to do with it? Want to skip it like so many others? Or do you want to stay, listen, receive, and step through the veil into the miracle? A letter about your future is being written. It's not from earth or a person. It was written by God's finger. Light shapes every word. There is a list of things that are about to be given back to you in that letter. Happiness, health, provision, clarity, and divine connections. There is a blank line at the end of the letter though. That line is ready for your answer, your yes, your surrender. You agree that nothing written above it can be released until it is filled in. In heaven, things line up like this, not by force. Are you going to line up before the clock strikes so? Do not get the countdown wrong. It's not about being scared. It has to do with divine timing. The doors to heaven open and close in cycles. Some only open once every 100 red years. Some only open once in your life. You are the only one who can open this one. What has your name on it will be moved if you skip it. It's not going to be theft. It is going to be transference. God doesn't throw away blessings. But He does move them when people don't open their hearts. Open your heart now, my beloved, even if it shakes, hurts, or isn't sure what to do. God doesn't need a strong heart. He only needs one that is open. Divine orchestration, not chance, brought you to this location. The names, numbers, dreams, and even the interruptions today have been sign after sign. All of those things were done by heaven to calm you down so you could hear this message. Don't fight it. You have fought long enough. Heaven is now speaking in a soft but firm voice. Let go of what didn't work. Don't worry about who left. Give up what was taken. What is being given back will be worth more than what was lost. It was a big loss, but the gain will be bigger. Your future isn't too far away. It is waiting for one choice to be made. This choice, are you going to believe it? Are you going to trust again? Are you going to say yes while the pain is still fresh? The scroll is opened by that yes. Angels are told to move by that yes. That yes breaks the pattern that has been going on in your family. Every no you've ever heard can fall apart with just one yes. 10 years of silence can be broken with one yes. Say it quietly. God, say yes. I accept it. And make sure you seal that yes if it's real for you. When you type a amen in the comments, do it as a sign of surrender, not perfection. This isn't about being sure of everything. You have to trust that God will come through even if your hands are shaking when you open the door. When you say it, mean it, and then watch what happens. Staying with this message is a powerful thing to do, my child and beloved. You are putting alignment ahead of comfort. The voice of God is breaking up your routine, your doubt, and your delay. God has already changed something in heaven because of that choice. Trust it. Even if you don't feel it yet, first they move quietly, and then all of a sudden they become strong. What you can't see now will soon be undeniable. but only for those who keep going. Your house has a clock that tells the future. It's real that you feel like time is moving faster. In the spirit, it's getting faster. Some of God's promises are coming true faster, but only for those who are fully present when the time comes. You can't drift anymore. The world can't hold you back. My voice holds you down. This message is the last pull before the blessing flood comes out. Heaven is still waiting for you. If you are still reading this and breathing, someone is watching you. Not because they are jealous, but because they care about you. They have been asked to quietly speak up for you. Even if you don't know them very well, they have kept your name in their hearts. Every time they prayed, your life got a new view. Because God told them to keep quiet, they never told you. But today, your name is being used by God instead of just in their prayers. The change has begun. You can move the scroll as long as your heart is not locked. Also, let me make this clear. Share this message with whoever you feel led to. If this word is moving you, the anointing is set in motion when you share a prophetic word. Breakthrough multiplies when it is used, not when it is stored. When you send out faith, it comes back to you in greater measure. Please don't leave me before the miracle gets to you, my child. Your house has a clock that tells the future. It's real that time seems to be moving quickly. God is making promises happen faster for those who stay in the present. You can't drift anymore. You can't be pushed back. This message is the last pull before blessings flood your life. Heaven still has the door open just for you. If you were still here, if you could just say one word, Jesus would be happy all day. It's not perfect, not say sorry. Yes, please. A strong yes. A strong yes. The kind of yes that makes the sky rise. Say it now without fear and with trust. Say it even if you can't speak clearly. I'm ready, Jesus. I do read the message. Yes, I'd rather your time than mine. That's all it takes. God has never needed how strong you are. Your surrender was needed. The release can now happen because the surrender has begun. But listen to me. This window won't stay open for very long. Now more than ever, you are getting close to the turning point. You've been through times when nothing made sense. Everybody was busy and you felt like you weren't making any progress. You didn't fail there. They were divine changes of path. Heaven was making sure that what is coming now wouldn't be tainted by what hurt you before. The wait wasn't a punishment, it was getting ready. This is known by the enemy. That's why people have been attacking your thoughts. That's why feelings changed quickly. That's why there was confusion. But you can see it now. It was a problem. It is losing its power now that it is out in the open. Every dark thing that is near your mind is being taken away. All of the chains are breaking. There is less fog now, but only if you stay. You are making the enemy lose ground over your future every second you stay. I have to make something secret public. A divine reversal is about to occur in the next 30 days. Something that was used against you will now be used to help you. A name, a memory, or even a place that hurts will be made right. Your past is not being erased by God. He is making changes to it. When it happens, it will seem small, but it will be very heavy. Don't miss it. You're not as far away as you think. Not out of desire or to trick you, but out of repentance. A man has been thinking about you. He has both guilt and truth in him. Heaven has told him to speak, but his voice will stay quiet until you line up. He has words that will help you get better. They won't make a lot of noise. They'll come in a quiet, awkward way, but at just the right time. If you don't get this right, the apology might not stick. The truth will come to you if you stay open. Also, there is a woman in your family who has been the good and the bad. Her spirit is worn out. She has a lot of weight that she can't explain. She has been in touch with God through you. You didn't ask to be picked, but you were. Your obedience will make her feel better. Her healing will start with yours. But this, yes, is where it all starts. Cycle breaker you are. Do not forget how important that calling is. You've had dreams that you couldn't explain. You've always felt safe and protected. You were right. I was there. I'm Archangel Michael, and you have had me since the moment you were born. When other people left, I stood. Attacks you never saw got stopped by me. And now I stand again, not just to defend, but also to bring you something. What I carry with me, though, I can't let go of until your heart stays open until the end. Things are changing in the air around you. The world we can't see is moving. Angels are busy. The scroll is about to open. It shines with your name on it. It was yours all along, but you kept it secret until now. There aren't many windows like this in the whole world. This one was timed just right. Heaven picked. Today is the last checkpoint before something huge with your name on it comes into the world. You might ask, why me? Why don't you answer heaven? No one saw you cry. You've forgiven without saying sorry. You were hurt, but you still chose love. You did well on those silent tests. God kept track of every tear. Now He's ready to reward you in public for what you went through in private. Your story doesn't end here. This is the part that heaven won't let you skip. Keep in mind though that this chapter is protected by obedience. You can't go in with only half faith or a loose belief. You have to be Allen before heaven lets go of what it's holding. Your spirit has to agree. Bring your mind back if it wanders. If doubt speaks, shut it up. This message isn't a story. The event is spiritual. And things like this are written down in heaven. You will look back and say that this was the hour when everything changed. But only if you stay, only if you finish, and only if you throw in your whole surrender. There's more. Heaven is not just getting ready to bless you. It is getting ready to move you physically and spiritually. It is no longer possible to stand where you were. It's no longer strong enough to hold what's coming next. A change is coming, a divine uprooting. Others may think it's sudden, but to heaven, it's just right. Do not fight against what God is taking away. More peace, provision, and clarity are present in what lies ahead than you have ever known. But obedience is necessary. To obey, you need to finish this message. It means getting up when the Spirit tells you to. It means having faith before the blessing shows up. There are papers in heaven that have your name on them. Tasks that were written before you were born. Contracts that you can only keep. They were never told no, only told later. You were late because your heart wasn't ready because the enemy attacked your confidence. It was delayed because you didn't believe in your own worth. But the seal is now coming apart. Something old is opening up as you go on. Angels are unfolding scrolls and calling your name from other realms. The first scroll will be given to your spirit by midnight if you finish this message. I say this with full heavenly authority. This is known by the enemy. This is why there will be more distractions. That's why your phone might ring. Because of this, something nearby may suddenly need your attention. This is not a mistake, it's interference. You can get past it now that you know what it is. Do not leave this message. fight for it. Your fate depends on it. Before you read what comes next, I want to warn you about a lie that has been holding you back for years. Freedom will come after that lie falls apart, that God forgot about you. That your best days are over and that you were forgotten is the lie. In truth, that is lying. Heaven will always pick the chosen ones. You might have stopped. You may have gone off track. You might have had doubts. You were always called to live your life. It was never taken away. It has been waiting for this moment, your final surrender, for you to see what was written for you. The lie can't go on anymore. There is more truth. Heaven called you before the world even began, and nothing can erase what it wrote. I have to tell you something that could make you feel sick. It's something that could only come from heaven. Within the next 30 minutes, your soul has a divine appointment scheduled. Your spirit will know it, but it won't be a big deal. A feeling, a pressure, a name, a picture, or a sudden recall, it's not an accident. They mean something. If you stay open to the end, you will understand them. I'm not just giving you words. I'm putting out a divine file. There are names inside that are linked to your next big step forward, and names of people who can't follow you. This is the reason why relationships have been changing. That's why some people became less close. God is cutting off access to those who hurt your favor. What leaves is being changed. Making room is what falls away. You can only fully open this file if your heart stays open until the very end. You are about to enter a time of divine surprise. God isn't going to show us everything all at once. He will show you bits and pieces like a dream, a thought, or a message. This is how people react to obedience. Don't stop in the middle. Too many people give up on miracles too soon. Do not get tired now. The wind is going around. It is not raining as hard. The light is about to go out. With each breath you take, your miracle gets closer. As my child and beloved, you stand on the edge of something so holy that even angels are careful not to step on it. You're not just reading. You are going through a holy passageway. Each word is a step. Just taking a breath is confirmation because you stayed. Something holy is about to happen to you in the next few days, not weeks or months. The timer really worked. The window of 30 minutes was real. You're still here. That means you're still in sync. In heaven, a record is being changed. There is a new mark next to your name that says, Awaken. This mark only shows up on people who answer the last call from heaven. That's what this message is. The last call before everything changes. I can tell you the first secret now that you're here. An interruption from God is about to happen. A chance, a sorry, a message, and a moment. It will come as a surprise, but it will have your name on it. Do not turn it down. It's the start. You asked for proof. What you asked for was confirmation. You begged God to still care as you cried in the dark. This message answers your question. Yes, it is activation. It's a holy deal between your soul and heaven. As you receive it, you will be able to access it. You might feel cold, squished, or cry. Allow it to happen. This is a signal. Your spirit is getting better. The veil is not thick. Pay close attention. A visit from a prophet is planned to happen while you sleep. A dream will come in the next 3 nights. For some reason, something will stand out right away. A name, a number, or a place. Note it down. This is the next step. Now that your heart is open, God will talk to you through signs. Your big break will come in the first week of the new season thanks to that dream. It's not supposed to get to this point. So the enemy is shaking. You were supposed to skip it, but you did not. There is no longer a cycle. Chains are coming off. Lies are turning around. We haven't forgotten about you. You're not behind. You're not so broken that it can't be fixed. You have been chosen. You were seen. You were picked because of your family tree. Let this change from words to who we are. Writing "I choose alignment over fear" in the comments is fine. You're not just hearing the message when you do that. That means you agree with it now. Heaven responds to clarity. And the first step to clarity is to say it out loud because you stayed. Heaven is happy. Someone you care about thought of your name. They felt like they should go to you. I don't remember that. It was moving. Your name is in their hearts because God put it there. Something that isn't finished has to be finished, but only if you stay in line. Don't go after it. Allow it to come. It will show up without warning right on time. Your voice is also blessed. You've been quiet, kept your feelings to yourself, and shrunk. That's over now. Heaven doesn't want everyone to be perfect. Heaven wants people to be ready. Your voice now has authority because you said yes. Your prayers will move things around. What you say will matter. This is why your voice was screamed. The bad guy knew that if you believed, miracles would happen. They will now. You're not here to beg. You're here to make a claim. You're not here to stay alive. You're here to fix things. Heaven is now giving you your inheritance, which includes healing, clarity, protection, and divine connections. It will come slowly, like dawn's first light. But once it hits you, you can't go back to what you were accepting before. Do not forget, someone will test you in the next few days. An old wound could get worse. This is not a trap. It's a test. Answer with grace. Don't fight. Don't fight back. Peace shows that you're ready. Heaven won't move until pride is less loud than peace. You're almost there. One more thing. One more. Yes, there is one more step left, my child, my beloved. Just one more surrender. Trust for one more second. You're closer than you think. Heaven is watching how you answer right now. Not to see how smart you are, but to make sure what was written is true. There is a reason why you are reading this message. You have walked through every word like it was a doorway and never looked back. That alone has changed the mood around you. Make sure you understand this. Not little things are being let go. It won't be short-term. It's not just emotional hype. It is built up. It will change the way you think, decide, react, and walk. It's not about having a good time for a moment. It's time to get ready for the season. A time of year when things start to make sense. A time of year when grace grows stronger and resistance weakens. A time of year when doors just open themselves. You might be tired now. That's not being weak. That's freedom. Your spirit has been carrying heavy things for a long time. Now it can finally let go of them. Do not mistake being tired for losing. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. This kind of fatigue precedes restoration. Right now is the break before peace comes. Allow it to happen. Do not run away from it quickly. I need you to really hear this. It didn't waste anything that hurt you. Nothing that took longer than expected was pointless. There was nothing random that made you confused. Everything that was shut, every prayer that went unanswered, and every period of silence was there to protect what is now coming. Things would have broken you instead of helping you if they had happened sooner. Heaven watched out for you. Even when it seemed mean, even if it seemed unfair, even when it seemed like no one remembered you, we will never forget you. You won't have to chase after what happens next. You won't have to beg for it. You will not have to explain yourself. It is going to come find you. You can be sure it will find you. That's how you will know it's from God. It will not come with any striving. There won't be any stress in it at all. Even if something surprises you, there will be peace. First, you might notice small changes, a thought that not longer has power over you. I remember something that hurts less now. A situation that doesn't make you react the same way it used to. Don't brush off those changes. They show that the change has already happened. A lot of the time big breakthroughs happen quietly. I'm telling you now so that later it doesn't shock you. Some people will not understand the new you that is coming out. Some people will try to put you in old roles. Some will see how far you can go. This is not because of something wrong with you, it's because you're new. Be kind but firm. You don't have to let everyone into what God is rebuilding. Know that heaven doesn't end where this message does. What was set off here will continue after this moment. There will be direction where there was confusion before. You will feel restraint where there was once thrust. There will be peace where there was fear. You can see alignment taking root there. Don't look for thunder. Do not wait for a big sign to appear. Most of the time, God's most powerful moves happen in secret. And change everything slowly but completely. Trust the process you've put in. Believe what you felt as you read. Have faith in the quiet that comes after. Now there is only one thing left, my child, my beloved. Take a break. Take comfort in the yes you've already said. Take it easy with your heart wide open. Take comfort in the fact that God heard you, because you stayed. The window that was supposed to close did not. The scroll didn't go through because you got it, because you were there. The moment didn't fade. Take this peace with you. Do not be afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid to speak up. Do not second guess your choice. Things that were held back are now moving. What was held up has started to come loose. Things are now moving toward what was promised. Heaven is no longer rushing you. This is your last chance to agree on something before you leave. Please like this video if this message touched you. That easy thing you did has nothing to do with the platform. It means that things are lined up. Since you like it, you are saying yes to God's favor. Yes to motion and yes to what heaven has already set in motion for you. What you honor, God speeds up. It's going with you. One more thing before this moment ends. For someone who is fighting alone and needs this word, please share this video with them. You are not only helping people when you share prophetic truth. Breakthrough is being turned on across your network by you. God honors people who become vessels, not just people who receive. That's enough. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits personal specific connection. Optional animate to abundant diaspora.